All right, so this is the Vevor Cut 50 dual voltage plasma cutter. I just took it out of the box. I just put it together. I just connected air and have it set at around 55 psi according to that gauge. Now it doesn't come with that gauge. It does come with the regulator air dryer, but it doesn't come with that gauge. I just happen to have it, so I put it on there. That comes with like a sealed part already, so you don't need that. The machine has it, but I had it, so I used it. So far, and I haven't plugged this in yet. Never. It's literally just took the wrappers off of it. So far, I'm impressed. It's actually seems pretty good, like build wise. So, the cutting torch here. It's got a nice swivel fitting on the end of it here. It has your cut guide and whatnot. So I haven't done plasma cutting in a while. I forget all the terminologies, but this is how you connect everything up. So it's all pretty obvious. I didn't even look at the instruction manual yet. So there's that. So I'm about to try to cut with this thing. So I'm going to pause the video real quick and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. So I have a couple of pieces here. I have this piece of thin gauge, just regular steel, just found laying around. So I have that. And I have this, which is 1/8 aluminum. So we're going to try this out as well. And I'm going to see, I might have a little piece of stainless over there. I'm going to check. So now, for the first time ever, I am about to power this thing on. Get level when the welding helmet falls down. Alright, here goes nothing. Please don't blow up. Alright. Nothing blew up. That's a good start. Now, the power switch. Okay, we have lights. PSI gauge is reading 57. My amps are reading 39. Just gonna up the pressure a little bit. There we go. Alright, she's reading 58 now. There's 61. 60 is probably a little hot cutting, but well, sounds good. Alright, let me just walk this over here. Alright, here goes nothing. Right. There's this important aspect that I almost forgot about. Ground clamp. Alright. And actually I can use that to hold on to it too. Okay. Now I don't have gloves on. Ask me if I care. Alright, here goes nothing. No, can't quite get down there. Alright, here goes nothing. Like absolute butter. Like literally didn't give a fuck in the world. Yeah, pretty happy with that. For freehand, not bad at all. Literally made mincemeat out of this. So, all right. Thankfully, my little compressor. Now I'm doing this, by the way, off of a what is this, 7-gallon, 8-gallon compressor. It's just a little guy. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, now, I'm just going to put this on here like this. And we're just going to lay this like that. Alright, and now we're going to go straight from steel without changing any settings. We're going to try out aluminum. Here goes nothing. So, yeah, it didn't give a shit about that. Now, I'm curious why I'm getting all that residual there. Is that because my settings are too high or too low? So let's lower the air pressure and turn up the power a little bit. Although, I mean, that's 1/8, so maybe I should turn down the power. So we're going to go down to like, we were at 38, so we're going to go down to like, fuck it, let's go to 30, and we're going to reduce the air pressure down to 55 psi. 54 according to that. Yep. So this is pretty accurate. This gauge on the back is saying 54, and this gauge in the front is saying 54. So it's pretty good. All right, now let's try that same cut again. Oh, I don't think I want to touch that. Might be hot. All right, let's try that same cut again and see what happens. Didn't have enough power to make it all the way through. So this time now I'm going to turn my amps up to 40. We're going to try that same cut again. All right, here we go. So that's actually worse this time, so I'm guessing that the air pressure needs to come up. Oh yeah, air pressure has dropped down quite a bit, so too weak on the air pressure side. Oh yeah, okay, so when you're adjusting your air pressure, yeah, okay, that's better. Alright, so 40 psi, or sorry, 40 amps, 52 psi. And with aluminum, you got to go a little quicker, because if the cut puddle moves too quickly away from the plasma torch, it'll lose contact, and then it will go out because it thinks it's done cutting. Wow, okay, that was still a fair bit of slag, but that cut through like nothing. Literally like nothing. I hate to say it, but hot knife through butter. Alright, let me see if I can track down a piece of stainless steel. Let me pause this for a second. So, I couldn't find any stainless steel. I thought I had a few pieces kicking around, and maybe I do somewhere, but I don't know where they are. But what I did find is a piece of 5/16 thick piece of angle. I put my calipers on it, it's 5/16. It's got a hardness coating on it. I don't know how hard this actually is, but it's 5/16 of an inch thick, and we are going to try to cut this. This thing is supposed to be able to do, I believe it was 3/8, and I'm using this on 240 volts. I'm not going to bother with the 110 because I have 240, but from previous reviews that I've seen, you can run it up to about 35 to 40 amps on 110 volts, so, or 120, whatever. So we're going to try cutting this piece, and that should wrap it up, because if it'll cut through this thickness, it'll do anything I need it to do. All right. We're going to go right across this middle right here where there's a full and complete piece of steel. And I'm going to have to Mickey Mouse this a little bit because you don't want to cut it. Here we go. I have a little gap here in the table. I'm just going to shoot right through that gap. So I'm going to try with these same settings. I'm going to go 40 amps, 53, 54 psi. Let's see if it'll do this. It might not. It might need a little more amps to get through this, but let's see. There goes nothing. Try it one more time for a clean drop away cut. This time I'm going to turn it up to, well, maxes out at 50. So I'm going to go, actually, you know what, we're going to leave it at 40. I'm going to turn the air up a little bit because maybe it didn't have enough air pressure. Try it one more time. Nope, definitely a power thing, so let's go up to 45 amps. All right, last one. Here we go. No problem at all. This thing, loving it, works absolutely fantastic. You seen it here? This thing, no question. It's a good buy. 225 bucks Canadian, plus taxes and free shipping from Vevor. I got absolutely no complaints about it.